Did you know that there are over 7,000 species of frogs in the world? That's right, from the minuscule Pediphrine amoensis, measuring less than a third of an inch, to the giant Goliath frog, which can grow up to a foot in length, frogs come in an astonishing array of sizes. Frogs are among the most adaptable creatures on Earth, capable of living in a variety of habitats. You'll find them in the depths of the rainforest, in the heart of the desert, and even in the icy regions of the Arctic Circle. Their adaptability doesn't stop at their environment though. Frogs are amphibians, which means they can live both in water and on land. They start their lives as tadpoles in the water, and as they grow they develop lungs and legs that allow them to move onto land. Now let's talk about lifespan. While some smaller species of frogs may live for only a few years, larger species can live for up to 40 years in the wild. In captivity, some frogs have been known to live into their 50s. Their diet is just as diverse as their habitat. Frogs are carnivores, and they'll eat anything they can catch and swallow. This includes insects, spiders, snails, and even small mammals and birds. Frogs have a unique mode of communication too. They use a variety of sounds, from croaks to chirps, to communicate with each other. Each species of frog has its own specific call, which can be used to attract mates or warn off predators. And here's a fun fact. Frogs don't drink water the way we do. Instead, they absorb it directly through their skin, specifically, a patch of skin on their belly known as the drinking patch. Frogs may be small creatures, but their diversity and adaptability are truly impressive. From their wide range of habitats to their incredible variety of sizes and lifespans, frogs are a fascinating testament to the wonders of nature. From the tiny Pediphrine amoensis to the giant Goliath frog, the variety in the frog world is immense. Indeed, the world of frogs is a celebration of diversity. Let's start with the smallest member of this family, the Pediphrine amoensis. This little wonder, discovered in the rainforests of New Guinea, is the smallest known vertebrate on Earth, measuring a mere 7 millimeters. That's about the size of a housefly. This tiny creature is a testament to the wonders of nature and the incredible adaptations species undergo to survive. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the Goliath frog. As its name suggests, it's the largest living frog species found in Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. These colossal amphibians can grow up to 32 centimeters in length and weigh as much as a newborn baby. They live near fast-flowing rivers, showcasing the adaptability of frogs to different environments. But the diversity of frogs doesn't stop at their size. Some frogs are truly a feast for the eyes. Take the poison dart frog, for example. These small, brightly colored frogs, found in Central and South America, are as beautiful as they are deadly. Their vibrant hues are a warning to potential predators of the potent venom they carry. Then there's the red-eyed tree frog. With its striking green body, blue streaks, and of course those iconic red eyes, it's one of the most recognizable frog species. Native to the rainforests of Central America, this frog's vibrant coloration is a perfect example of the diversity and beauty found within the frog world. From the minuscule to the massive, the mundane to the colorful, each frog species tells a unique story. They paint a vivid picture of evolution, adaptation, and survival. Each species is a testament to the power of nature and the diversity it fosters. Each frog species is unique and contributes to the rich biodiversity of our planet. So let's appreciate these fascinating beings and their incredible diversity, which adds so much color, texture, and life to our world. Frogs play a vital role in maintaining the health of ecosystems, but how exactly do they do this? To understand the ecological importance of frogs, let's start by exploring their role as pest controllers. Frogs have voracious appetites, and their diet mainly consists of insects. This includes pests like mosquitoes, flies, and beetles. By keeping these populations in check, frogs indirectly support the growth of plants and prevent the spread of diseases. Now let's shift our attention to how frogs contribute to the food chain. Frogs are not just bug eaters, they are also a crucial source of sustenance for a variety of animals. Birds, snakes, and even other frogs are among the many creatures that rely on frogs for nourishment. Therefore, the presence of frogs in an ecosystem can significantly influence the survival and diversity of other species, but the ecological contribution of frogs extends beyond their role in the food chain. Frogs are considered bioindicators, meaning their health and presence, or absence, can tell us a lot about the overall health of an ecosystem. Frogs have permeable skin that easily absorbs chemicals and pollutants, making them particularly sensitive to environmental changes. When frog populations start to decline, it could be a sign that the ecosystem is in trouble. Lastly, we can't overlook the remarkable contribution of frogs to medical research. Did you know that several medical breakthroughs have been made possible by studying frogs? For instance, the African clawed frog has been instrumental in research related to human pregnancy. Moreover, the skin of certain frog species contains compounds that have been used in the development of life-saving drugs. So, you see, frogs are not just another cog in the wheel of life. They are linchpins that hold ecosystems together. They control pests, feed other creatures, serve as environmental health indicators, and even contribute to medical advances. Frogs are more than just fascinating creatures. They are crucial components of our ecosystems. Despite their importance, frogs face numerous threats. What are these threats, and how can we help? In the grand tapestry of life, frogs play a vital role. Yet they are constantly under siege from a myriad of threats. One of the most devastating is habitat loss. As forests are felled, wetlands drained, and grasslands paved over, frogs lose their homes. Some species are so specialized in their habitat requirements that even minor alterations can push them toward extinction. Then there's the specter of climate change. Rising temperatures can dry out the precious ponds and wetlands that frogs call home. Changes in rainfall patterns can also upset the delicate balance of frog life cycles, as many species rely on seasonal rains for breeding. Pollution, too, is a potent enemy. Frogs' permeable skin is incredibly sensitive to pollutants. Pesticides, heavy metals, and other toxic substances can contaminate their habitats, leading to severe health problems and population declines. But perhaps the most insidious threat of all is disease. The chytrid fungus, for instance, is a microscopic killer that's been decimating frog populations worldwide. This deadly fungus infects the skin of frogs, interfering with their ability to breathe and absorb water. The threats are grave, and the consequences are already evident. Frogs are in global decline, with many species teetering on the brink of extinction. The golden toad of Costa Rica, the gastric brooding frog of Australia, the Panamanian golden frog, these are just a few of the species we've lost in recent decades. Yet, all is not lost. By protecting and restoring habitats, mitigating climate change, reducing pollution, and researching diseases, we can help safeguard the future of frogs. Conservation organizations, scientists, and everyday citizens alike are stepping up to this challenge, working tirelessly to protect these fascinating creatures. Protecting frogs is not just about preserving these amazing creatures, it's about maintaining the health of our planet. After all, the fate of frogs is intricately tied to the health of the ecosystems they inhabit and, by extension, the well-being of our own species. So, we've learned quite a bit about frogs today. Let's recap. Our journey began in the fascinating world of frogs. We discovered that these creatures are not just interesting to look at, but they are also incredible in their complexity and adaptability. They display a stunning variety of colors, shapes, and sizes, reflecting the diverse environments they inhabit. From the tiny pebble frog, barely larger than a dime, to the giant Goliath frog, which can grow up to a foot long, frogs are a testament to nature's creativity. We then delved into the diversity of frog species. There are over 5,000 known species of frogs, each unique and perfectly adapted to its own niche. They inhabit every corner of the globe, from the highest mountains to the deepest rainforests, from scorching deserts to icy tundras. Frogs truly are global citizens, representing a world of diversity in their own right. Next, we examined the crucial role frogs play in ecosystems. As both predators and prey, frogs are a key link in the food chain. They help control insect populations, including those of pests that spread disease or damage crops. At the same time, they serve as a food source for a variety of other creatures. And let's not forget, their eggs and tadpoles provide nutrients for aquatic ecosystems. We also discussed the threats frogs face. Habitat loss, pollution, climate change, and disease are all taking a toll on frog populations around the world. This is not just a problem for frogs but for all of us, as the loss of these vital creatures can destabilize ecosystems and have far-reaching effects. But it's not all doom and gloom. By understanding and appreciating frogs, we can take steps to protect them and their habitats. So let's celebrate frogs for their diversity, their ecological importance, and their resilience in the face of threats. Frogs may be small, but they have a big impact on our world. The next time you see a frog, remember just how important they are.